All right, guys, so we're back. I believe this is about week 9. I believe last week wasn't much of nothing going on. These deers are finding places to hide that we can't find them. They're not moving at all. So I'm gonna try to think out the box a little bit this week. Today is Thursday. It's probably a little bit after 4 o'clock. I rushed down here to get here. And I'm just gonna go down to my food plot this evening, just because I know I can get in there and set up real quick, and those deers don't come out till almost dark anyway. So, but tomorrow we're gonna start, like I said, thinking out the box. We're gonna have to do something different for me and for you guys. Like I said, these deers are not moving. Last week I believe I seen one spike and 1 or 2 run off, but other than that, didn't see anything. So it's getting that time of the year. This hunting is getting frustrating because, like I said, the deers are not moving. They're not out doing their normal routine. That's when you got to think differently. So we're gonna get out and start doing some walking around, sitting in just regular old chairs, that type thing. Trying to stay mobile. Hopefully we can run into something pretty good, but we're gonna just pick a part of the property I haven't hunted this year and just get out there and start walking around. Like I said, today is Thursday. Tomorrow morning hopefully nobody will be around, for I won't be messing up nobody hunt, just walking through the woods. But other than that, we're gonna get down into my food plot. I'm still hoping that big 8-pointer is still around. I haven't got any pictures of him. The one I thought was the 8-pointer, but it's not. It is an 8-pointer, but it was not the 8-pointer I'm looking for. The 8-pointer I'm looking for is out to here. So, but we'll know him when we see him. But if we see this one out to here, but this tall, we'll take him too. But I'm gonna stop rambling. We're gonna get to going hunting, and we'll meet you down at the my shooting blind. One more thing. The weather is crazy. Today, it's about 65 degrees. It's November. It's December the 10th, and it's 65 degrees. I think every day this week to now, it's been down in like the 28s, the 32s. I mean, but today is 65, so I don't understand that. But that's a big part of, like I said, hunting here in the South. The weather changes daily, so we're gonna have to deal with that. As a squirrel running around, I thought that was a deer running, but that's a squirrel. But we're gonna have to deal with that. I think that's got a lot to do with the deers not moving, because sometimes, like I said, in the evening it gets up to the 60s when it should be down to the 40s. But those deers have been hammering this food plot. It looks real rough right now. All around the edges are pretty much ate all the way to the, not to the dirt, but getting close. They still got a good patch in the middle, but I give it another 2-3 weeks and this food plot might be gone. But that's what we planned it for the deers to eat, and they really are doing the job on it. But the reason I got my hand up here, because if I let it go, the little flap on this shooting house is getting old, so that's why I have to hold it up. I got the center part out of it, where the 2 windows coming together. But other than that, guys, it's a little bit after about 4:15, so we probably got another 20-30 minutes before those deer start coming out. So hopefully something start coming out, because I know last week I sit out here, didn't nothing come out. But well, that's just a chance we're going to take. So let's get to hunting. Alright guys, it's the next morning. Didn't nothing come out on my food plot last night. I mean, not zero. And that food plot has been eaten down so bad, it really looks bad because they've been hitting it so hard, but they've been coming out on my camera, looks like at 11, 12, 1 o'clock at night type stuff. So, like I said, we're going to do something different today. I'm over here on the 48, what we call the 48. I probably hadn't hunted over here in probably about 2 years, I could guess. But I got my shooting stick and I got a chair. We're gonna walk through the woods. We're gonna go in and walk through the woods and find us a good place to set up. Set up for about an hour or so. We don't see nothing or hear nothing, we'll move on and go find us another place to set up and do it like that. So just to keep mobile and keep something different. It's a little bit after 7. I didn't want to get out here before light, so it wouldn't have made any good video of me walking around in the dark. But so we're gonna get on in the woods and see what we find. We're gonna go in right here. I hunted down in here, like I said, it's been about 2 years ago. It's 3 ridges that come together down here at the bottom of this hill. Like I said, you can see the woods are kind of got a lot of little thin little trees in the middle of it. But they are hardwoods, and in the back of this back here, it turns into a little bit of pines in the back. I'm gonna try to get back over there and see if I can set up. But it's I've been missing a stand for about climbing stand for about 2 years too. I want to check and see if I left it down here, cause it's a good possibility that I left it down here. So we're gonna walk in right here. There's that stand I've been missing for 2 years. Sitting right here. I kind of thought I left it over here, but I never took the time to come look over here. But we'll take it out of here once we leave out. I'm glad I found that, because like I said, I got 3 climbers. And I move them around, and when you take one out that equation, it makes it difficult. So now I got 3. I'm glad I found that. But when you're getting old, you forget things like that. So we're going to keep on going down in here. I'm going to be looking for signs of, rubs and scrapes and all that kind of stuff, and see if we can find some good deer activity. So we found the stand. We can keep moving. That's the stand right there we call the tripod. And I didn't know I was getting that close to it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go across the creek here, if I can get across the creek, and go up on side of that ridge over there. I've been looking at that ridge. It goes a long way. I'll probably set up at the bottom of it, looking up at it. And I just see something off in the woods here, like thought that was a pop-up. It was a big old rock. Tell you the truth, I don't even need to cross the creek. I can sit right in here. Cause I can see all up on that ridge. I can't see too good up in there, but I'm out in the open though. Find me something with a good backdrop. I can see up the ridge a long way up that ridge from right here, so that's what I want to do. And I can see the rest of it. So we're gonna set up right here. That was a quick setup, so let me show you where I'm sitting at here. Like I said, I got a little backdrop, not much. But what I want to do, I want to be able to see all the way up that ridge. And I can see it from here. See that ridge go all the way across here. I'm in, like I said, I'm in the bottom, but it's just what it's got to be for right now. And right here in front of me is a big creek. And it kind of looks like deer's been coming up through this creek right here. Just a little bit, not much. But that creek gets bigger and bigger as it goes up that way. And it goes all the way down that way. So like I said, we just trying to do something different. And I feel excited about it right now. So we're going to set up. I'm going to put out some scent. All right, we finally got set up. I think I got me a little system here. Got my shooting stick over here to the side of me right here. And my gun sitting right here in my lap. So hopefully this shooting stick won't fall over or get in my way. It'll be fine. I might not even use it in the heat of battle. So I'm just going to start doing some calling right now and just see if we can get something to come out and show itself. I hear a lot of squirrels running around, make you stop and look. But it's like when you hunt a different spot. Like it's a whole bunch of near. It looks like a whole different place, because I've never seen this side of this ridge. We probably had this land 4 or 5 years, maybe 4 years. But hopefully I can hear a good distance and see a good distance. But little bush, you scared me. I thought that was something right behind me. Yeah, and it's 37 degrees this morning. It was 65 yesterday evening. It's 37 this morning. It doesn't feel real cold, but that's what the weather app said. So then it's supposed to get up to 60 this evening again. Yeah, that weather swing is something else. I've been watching a lot of Hun the Public, those guys on YouTube, Hun Public, I think that's what they call themselves. And them boys just walk through the woods and walk up on some nice deers. I just, I'm like, now that's real hunting when you spot and stalk on public land at that. Some real nice deers and get in the bow range on them. So the boys got a good set of skills. But I hunted public land one time, and that was a long time ago. And it was cool and everything, but it just, the scare factor of getting shot by somebody else is the problem. I probably have to go through in bow season or something. My chances of getting shot it's more slim than during gun season. Because you always hear the stories of people getting shot. And a lot of that is on public land. But there's a lot of public land around. So, if you haven't got a place to hunt, public land is the place to go. You're just going to do a lot of walking, which is not a bad thing. So, but like I said, the sun season here in Georgia ends for us. I believe it's January the 10th, something around that time. So we got another 4 weeks. But the hunting is so slow, I don't know if I'm going to make it to January 10th. I might start going back fishing. Because fishing season for me never ends. Like I said, I just had a tournament 2 weeks ago. And then my first tournament of shooting stick. My next tournament for the new year is January, and at the end of January, like the 30th of January, so then it starts going down from there, but fishing never stops. Not too much anyway. Alright, I'm gonna do enough talking. We're gonna see if we can do some hunting now. I thought definitely something's coming up behind me. And it may be still something coming up behind me. But it made me jump around pretty quick. It sounded like it was just coming up the other hill behind me here. Like the woods are starting to wake up, so. Cause earlier I didn't hear no birds, no nothing. Then all of a sudden I started to see deer. Now I can hear the birds, I can see them flying around. Well, guys, nothing else went on so far. It's about 10:30, and I think I'm gonna ease out of here. Go back to the camp, see what I can do around there, get me some breakfast. But like I said, I think I did see that deer this morning on top of that ridge. I'm almost guaranteed that was it's a deer, and in my head, the image of what I seen looked like a buck, you know, just from the glimpse I had. So, and like I said, I thought something was coming up behind me just after that, but nothing ever did. But other than that, that was the only thing been going on. I mean, squirrels been running around, keeping me busy looking around. But other than that, I don't understand it. But at least the sun's came out and things starting to warm up. So before things get too warm, you know, I got a lot of clothes on, so I'm gonna go get those off and, like I said, get me some breakfast. This afternoon, I guess we'll do something different. You know, we keep on trying to change it up and see, you know, if we could come up with some kind of plan anyway. Because, like I said, I just think these deers are just hunkered down and they just don't want to move. Or they all at the same place laughing at us. I don't know. So we'll check back in this evening on the evening hunt, and hopefully we'll have some kind of action then. Alright guys, I gotta run back to the house. My wife called me and said the water department has turned the water off because the line busted. So I'm gonna have to cut this weekend short. But hopefully you enjoyed the video anyway. And like I said, if you hadn't subscribed, please do. Until the next video, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching.